the unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from East Rutherford. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
You look back on the game prior to the bye week, Mike, and I think that win is critical. Nobody wants to go into the bye week off of a loss. It just changes the energy in the building. Everyone starts questioning everything you're doing. You're going on a win. Everyone takes a deep breath. You're very honest about what you need to continue to improve on coming out of the bye, and we'll find out in this one whether they made those corrections.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Off he goes. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal. Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Now, here's second and goal. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and
throwing here on third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now,
they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Broncos have it. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. The extra point is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. From the 6, here comes a return. Crazy. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over once again. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing football this year, and the numbers bear that out. And they have come out of the gates hot in this one. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 5. They'll go left side here and complete this one. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll turn and hand this one off. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Malik Nabers. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. Early rhythm he was able to establish. He rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. He continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate. This is going to be a hard group to beat.
Gain of 58 yards.
They'll stay on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Denver first down. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete, but the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This from 40 yards out. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Broncos will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Giants first down.
The 47-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Handoff. Oh, a loose football. The Broncos have it. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. To throw here on 2nd. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Quick throw, taken in. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Here's their punter now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This fielded inside the 35.
The Broncos take over first.
The Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage. This one's batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. So they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. They bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. It is 3rd and 10.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This one from 41 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Giants offense ready to get back at him. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Look wide. Get this one complete. After for the catch. He gets that forward for a gain of 9.
87.
From the 29. Here's second down and a yard.
At the 29
They'll motion the slot man right. From the gun, here's a handoff. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That's hot. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 38 now, here's second and 4.
At the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Third down. 3 to go.
Brings up third and 3.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's another Giants first down.
Now, faking the give. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Giants
17 yards, the gain there. First down, Giants. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
at the 5-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little...
And that is tossed in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Giants. That is first touchdown this year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Driver start on the ground. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
Williams on the stop. A 3-yard pickup.
He'll drop to throw.
At the 27-yard line.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. It's a gain of 29. And it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Up the middle they go. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll look to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Denver.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. Buccos add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Giants offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Quick hitting slant there. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Giants
Back to throw. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. They'll come up here first and 10.
gain of 25 yards on the play.
Back to the air one more time. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
A loss of 11. It's second and 21 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. His throw left side is complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw taken in. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
To number 81.
Here's a third down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Long, incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Giants cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. Woo! Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime
Our trip
report.
around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on the Detroit Lions.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The 27-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Howard. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted.
Now a run on first down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
It's complete to Neighbor. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Giants.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 7.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At the 17-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
A loss of 11. It's
Neighbors in motion.
at the 28-yard line.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Third and 13.
Long, incomplete. Covering outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with it. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. Whoa! And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings in second and 5.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
Third down.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. The pressure. Too much. And he goes down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away.
A loss of 6 yards.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown.
20-yard line.
The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. That one is complete. They'll work now on second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 26-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Throwing now on first and 10. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's second and 8.
Their 48-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. And he'll bring up third down.
44-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Now this time he'll set up to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Recovered by the Broncos.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're trying to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Broncos first down. First and 10 on the 22-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. We'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Broncos. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Broncos will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 25, here's second
2
and 8.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Complete to number 86. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. That's caught on the side. It's complete. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 1st and 10.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the air one more time. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Complete to number 1, Malik Neighbors.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have a Giants 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. They look middle here and get it to Neighbors. To the air now on 1st and 10. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The coverage.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd.
He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Moving left, and he's not going to be able to get away. Might lose a yard. They've got him back at the 2.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. The extra point is good. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passing. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he will have The Broncos first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. He'll decide to keep this once more. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
Off he goes. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Throwing now from the gun. There's that man again. Another catch. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Now he'll air one out. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. From the gun, here's a handoff. Has some room inside the 30. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 16-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
First and goal, Denver.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gains. And now it's 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
To Malik Neighbors. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And to whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
16 yards. That's another Giants first down.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Now his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
He'll get up and clock it and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. They'll throw out of the gun. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Second.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.